What is happening, everyone? My name is Phil with Think Make Do, and we are back at our Riviera Reno project. I am dropping some supplies off today, so I figure I'll give you a walkthrough. It's been about 2 weeks since the last time I came and checked in, so let's see what we got. All right. Now, the last time I was here, I was doing measurements and final kind of dimensioning for our countertops, which have been purchased and are now at the tile guy or the masonry guy's workshop. And, ooh, it looks like our hood got installed. So next week, Thursday, is when all the countertops will get installed. So excited about that. I finally went and got a hood and hood extension kit for our stove. And this is a really nice hood. It's called a Winster. I think it's a Chinese manufacturer, but it very much has the same type of look and feel of a higher end Thor or a Thermador or a Viking type of hood. All steel. There's no labeling on the front, which is nice. A lot of times you get some off brands that want to promote their brand. So they put their logo really big here, and it kind of makes it honestly look a little bit cheap. This one, all the controls are underneath. There's no mention of Winster anywhere. Does this all work yet? Oh yeah, let's see. Aha, cool. What about the light? Oh, there it is. So, important details about this one. This is 700 CFM at its maximum rating. So, a lot of times when you think about a stove, most home stoves, say like the microwave attached venting system, it's not enough CFM, maybe 300, 350. And then when you're cooking, maybe a steak or doing some braising, your smoke alarms go off, right? And that happens a lot just because there's not enough air volume being sucked in by your system. This is an 8-inch duct, which is pretty large, 700 CFM. It has 2 fans and 2 filters, one on each side. And so it's really powerful, and it's great for actual cooking events, which is, I think, super important. Anyway, this is kind of what our kitchen looks like right now. The stove is out in the garage. Man, that's a good looking fridge. I don't think we're gonna put all the hardware on. Ooh, yeah. So this door hardware, we don't want to get chipped. So we're not actually going to bring any of it out and install it yet, just because it could get damaged with the rest of the construction process. So we're just kind of leaving it like this. There's also a water line that has to be placed in the back. So, you know, that's still happening. What you see here, this is our kitchen sink. This is a Kraus. And I think it's a 18 or 16 gauge metal. It's really thick. And the reason we got the thicker metal, it just is more substantial. It sounds better, so when water hits the bowl, it gives more of a deep thud than a tinny sound. And you get that tinny sound with the cheaper 18, 20, 22 gauge metal, and it just is not, it doesn't feel as awesome. You'll also notice our pot filler here. So I went and got a Delta Trinsic line pot filler and kitchen sink. Kitchen sink is gonna go right here. And the Delta Trinsic is very similar in terms of style to the Moen handles we got for the bathrooms. So as soon as that is in, I'll be very happy to show you guys. It's gonna be incredible. And then we have this. So this is the fireplace. It used to be just a brick wall system. And so we had it, I guess, stucco finished, kind of a nice smooth application. And once this side of the wall gets repainted, it's gonna have a nice clean look. And then I am going to do a natural wood mantle across the top here. And you can see there is already some cutouts for, you know, TV and power if you're gonna mount something here. Now, because this is brick behind it, it's pretty substantial. You can really mount anything, a large picture, whatever. And a nice wood mantle is gonna complement the 3 floating shelves. Are gonna go here. And as you can see, I've got the markings of where I think those, I guess where the floating shelves are gonna go. And those are 4-foot shelves that are going to have LED recessed lighting underneath each shelf, kind of giving a nice glow. And so we haven't added the electrical there yet for it, but that's where it's gonna go. I think it's gonna look awesome. What else can I show you today? Well, great room looks great. Ooh, look at that. We got the room fan in here, so that looks pretty good. Let me take you outside because that's where we've been spending a lot of our time in the last couple weeks. And man, that looks amazing. It's so flat and level here now. It's just, man, it's just so much better. The fence has been kind of fixed up. We have the concrete forms for the staircase that's going to lead us down to this next level here, right? We are going to replace the fence in the front. I think we're going to push it out a little bit further and make it just a little bit more elegant and give more space in this area as private residential space. And there's also some big changes on the other side of the lawn. Yes. So these are actually old pieces of some of the old doors that we had before, but all of the concrete forming here is going to make for nice flower beds, vegetable garden, that type of idea. And then everything you see here is going to be newly formed concrete footings and pads for a nice patio space, right? So we're gonna have little lines or little cut lines for the grass in between these as steps. I think that'll look really nice. And then that's a large patio. You can already see that 5 degree or 3 degrees sloping down. And we were able to save the 2 persimmon trees that have been here for years. So one of the big debates here was, do we keep that persimmon tree or do we cut it out and make this whole thing a big flat piece of land? We kept it because, you know, I think the reality is having a 20-year-old or 15-year-old persimmon tree is really something that's hard to come by. And if you wanted to buy it, it'd be like tens of thousands of dollars or something. So we opted just to let it exist in the middle of the lawn because it's cool, right? Anyway, what else can I show you? Let's go take a look at the bathrooms. Now, what I'm here to do here today is drop off a toilet. We're using Duravit style toilets, not because they're that much better than a Kohler or a Moen or American Standard, but it's just a slightly different brand and idea that just gives a little bit more thought to the design than your average. Oh, and the door handles are on some of these now. Look at that. So I believe these are also a Delta Trinsic line of door handles. And these are privacy locks. These are the buttons here. I think these are about 30 bucks each. So they're not exactly cheap, but they're not the most expensive either. And yeah, the door handles are in, but the mirror is not in yet. So, is all the lighting in? Yeah, pretty much. Look at that. I love the look of these bathrooms. They're just really happy with them. Well, the lighting has been placed in here for these vanity lights, but no mirror has been set yet. Let's see if the master's mirror has been set. Oh man, even the look right here is really nice. You see, I mean, I've got actually privacy glass that's gonna go here. And so you'll be only able to see kind of like a hazy view, but man, even just looking right here right now, oh God. I love this bathroom. So, if you noticed, we decided to go with pendant lights instead of like hanging lights instead of the wall-mounted sconces. So they got rid of that and they put in new lighting. These are going to drop down. And if you look, these are kind of right at the edge for molding here. Uh-oh, this, please don't tell me yeah, okay. I think they were going to try and save this, but clearly it's cracked, so we'll have to think of something, but that looks just looks good. And the question is, did they get they haven't got the LED light installed yet. The shower glass has been ordered, so about $3,500 for the glass coming out to this corner and over there with the door on this side. And that also includes the cost of the glass for the other bathroom, I guess the guest suite or the guest bath in the hallway. $3,500 total. I think that includes install. So not a bad price. It's not exactly cheap, but these are good quality craftsmen, and we have matching kind of champagne, gold, bronze hardware. So it'll go with the entire theme of all of our fixtures, and I think, you know, that's pretty important. Oh yeah, and this is my master closet area. And if you guys remember, I am building the master closets. There's a separate kind of series of videos for that. So, you know, that'll come soon in our build series, but looking good. Okay, well that kind of wraps up the tour for now. It is mid-December for us right now, and that means maybe in the next 2 or 3 weeks, I think by the end of the year, we'll be kind of at 90-ish% complete. All the custom cabinetry and projects I'm working on will be installed and ready to go. And the last thing we'll have to work on will be kind of the exterior design of the home. All of the interior stuff for the home we have figured out. It's in progress. We know what we're going to do. We're going to get to the finish line there. It's the exterior outside front portion of the home where there are still some questions about our design and strategy. There will be a video more specifically about that problem. So stay tuned, like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next time.